Hello and welcome to the Titus Timeout podcast. I'm Jenny Abney-Civy, and since I have been at ASHRAE all week, I thought I'd show you the products that were in our booth this year. So I'm going to start by apologizing because I took all of the pictures and videos in portrait mode, so maybe I should have done this on Instagram stories or something, but here we are, the show's already gone. I'd also planned on doing it live at the show, but there was just too much background noise, so I'm recording it now. So let's start with the TJD. So in the top left, you can see what the TJD looks like from the floor if you're looking up in the ceiling. We had it shown upside down in our booth so that A, we'd have a place to put our finalist sign on it, which was really pretty awesome. And B, we could show a cutaway and you could see what the nozzles look like. So you can see in here you have the nozzles of the TJD. And I've talked about this in a previous podcast, but it allows us to create a higher velocity and maintain an air pattern down to about 20 CFM. Next we have the Helios solar-powered VAV diffuser. It's built off the Omni, but you have a square solar cell in the middle that collects light from the space, and it doesn't have to be solar, it's just ambient light in the space. This is the actuator part of the Helios. You can see we have the back pan cut apart so you can see it, but you see that ring will move up and down and it controls how much airflow you get in the diffuser. So what's really cool about this, we'll come back here, is that you get a wireless thermostat and a communicating module, and this just plugs into the wall, so you can plug it anywhere in the space or above the ceiling and use the thermostat to talk to the Helios in the space, or you can get a Helios that will just be completely standalone and you just put it in the ceiling like you would a normal diffuser and that's it. So that was really cool and really popular at the show. Now let's look at the DESV. So this is our single duct box. You can see the inlet, and you can look in there and see the damper. And then we have a water coil on the one we showed. And you can see the control box off to the side. Next, let's look at our DLSC. So it's our DOAS box. You can see the inlet with the flow sensor. Over here's the induction coil that handles the sensible load. Inside is the ECM motor and the blower. And the blue LEDs are not really an option, but they look really cool. Next we have our THBE horizontal low profile exposed ceiling mount fan coil. This one has a fresh air inlet on it, so you can see the flow sensor in there in the inlet. So this is sitting on this display upside down so that you can see into the bottom where the access would actually be. So down here is the grill and the filter for the unit. You can see we've got thermostat options, there's piping packaged in there. That's the ECM motor. Let's come around to the front. On this side you can see the discharge grill that would discharge air into the space. So this is really, if you look in a hotel room, this is kind of the thing you would look up and see. Let's move on to the chilled beam display. At the top we have the CBAM 4-way modular. In the middle we have the CBAW sidewall chilled beam. And at the bottom we've got our CBAL standard linear chilled beam. And then around the corner here we have the Ventus Lux lighted pendant chilled beam, which is like super cool and was very popular at the show. So there you have some of the cool stuff we had in our booth this year. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thanks for taking the time out with us.